Talk about vertical asymptotes versus holes. So let's talk about, first of all, what that is. A vertical asymptote, also known as a VA, in a graph is going to be this dotted line that you will see. And that means that the graph might go this way and it might go this way, but it never crosses over the dotted line. While a hole in a graph will just be a dot. If this graph is going from here to here, then you got this little space that the graph does not go through. That's called a hole. Now, to figure out the difference, they're both points of discontinuity. So either a hole and a VA are points of discontinuity. And to find them, all you have to do is factor the denominators and solve, and set equal to 0 and solve. Now, normally, we would only look at the denominators. But to figure out which one is which, we have to first factor everything. So, this right here will tell me if it's a point of discontinuity, but it will not tell me if it is a vertical asymptote or hole. Instead, today we're going to factor everything. So if we got x cubed minus 9x over 4x squared plus 8x, we're going to factor out the x here. So this is x, that's x cubed, sorry, x squared minus 9. And over here we got 4x can come out, and we'll have x plus 2. But you see, this x squared minus 9 can also be factored. It's called a difference of squares. So I can take a square root here and a square root here. And the square root of x squared is x. So I'll make 2 parentheses with the x. And the square root of 9 is 3. So I'll write 3 twice. And then I'll put a plus and a minus. And we're still over 4x, x plus 2. And if we set the denominators equal to 0, equal to 0, and solve, we would get x equals 0, and then x plus 2 equals 0, which means x equals negative 2. And these are both points of discontinuity. But how do you know if it's a hole? Well, if we look back, at the problem and simplify. Here we had x, x plus 3, x minus 3 over 4x, x plus 2. The x's would have canceled. So, a hole cancels, which means x equals 0 is a hole. A VA does not cancel, which means x equals negative 2 is a VA.